What do I like about Virginia? The countryside. It's magnificent, from the Atlantic in the east right the way through wonderful forests, tiny little towns and villages, lots of fantastic side roads, not interstate, side roads, out to the majestic mountains of the west, the Blue Ridge Mountains or the Allegheny Mountains behind them. The landscape's fantastic. The welcome, they're southerners, basically. You get this southern welcome, and anyone who hasn't had a southern welcome when from Europe going to the States needs to try it out. The history of America is almost the history of Virginia. You've got the early presidents, you've got Jefferson, you've got Washington, you've got all these kind of people. And of course you've got the Civil War. About half of all the great encounters in the Civil War took place in Virginia. And what's lovely is they seem to be very proud of the Civil War. They're not traumatized, trying to hide it. They say, this happened, this is how we forged our modern nation, it's here. And all the way across the state, you keep coming across battlefields, across places of crucial importance. And of course, eating and drinking. Eating and drinking, preferably accompanied by a country band, because there's great country music there.
Roads that lay before us as we travel through life here below.
The beer is exceptional. The hard cider is very good. The wine is exciting, unique, and quite different to any other wine from North America. And the food is fantastic. Virginia's going to make itself famous by not trying to do what everyone else can do, and not trying to do what California does, not trying to do what France does. It's different. The climate's different. The soils are different. The mentality, the culture is different. What they've managed to do is take the great grapes that the others can't do. Viognier, it's a white grape, and it tastes of peaches and apricots and things. It's fantastic. It's very difficult to grow. They seem to do it with ease in Virginia. There's a grape called Petit Verdot. Now that's a very difficult grape to grow. It's a Bordeaux grape from France. They find it very difficult to ripen there. They ripen it with ease in Virginia. Cabernet Franc. Cabernet is a common enough grape. Cabernet Sauvignon, most people who drink red wine will have drunk that. That's from Bordeaux in France as well. But the Cabernet Franc is a much less well-known Cabernet grape. They don't give it much respect in most of the world. They do in Virginia, and it makes beautiful red wines. Hire a car, use the side roads. If you go on the interstates from places, you get from A to B quicker, but you see nothing in between. And Virginia, because it's a very old state, has got hundreds and hundreds of small roads, all connecting tiny little villages, farms, homesteads, and little towns, historic towns, which really don't look as though they've changed in 50 or 100 years, a lot of them. It took me a long time to get to Virginia, and I thought it was absolutely smashing. They've got a slogan, Virginia is for lovers. Well, go there, prove it.